The next speaker joining our stage is Christos Harpantidis. He is the Vice President of Philip Morris International for Southeast Europe, overseeing operations in 12 countries. He has a background in physics and holds a master's degree in economics and business administration. Christos started his career at Coca-Cola Hellenic and later joined Papastratos, where he held key positions in the company's commercial department. He then worked at Philip Morris International, leading strategic departments and playing a significant role in the transformation of Papastratos into a leading technology company. In 2023, he took on the role of Vice President for Southeast Europe to drive the region's transition to a smoke-free future. He's here to teach us how we can get ahead of the future through purpose-driven innovation in a fireside chat, moderated by journalist Svetoslav Ivanov. Glad to have you with us.
Good vibe.
Christos, pleasure.
Pleasure, my pleasure.
My pleasure to be here among so many great people. And you know, it's the 9th hour of this great forum and they're still here, which means it is interesting. Tell me, before we begin, did you like Aya?
Yes.
The artificial intelligence cost.
It's the first time I'm introduced by the AI lady. So
yeah.
Great to meet her as well.
I think she needs some makeup if she's going to appear on the TV.
Yeah, you are the expert on that. I don't know.
I don't know. So, welcome. We are going to talk about ESG, which is something I will tell you truly, when I first heard about it, I thought it's something very removed from the business, but it is not.
Truly, it's not. But your remark is fair, and I think in order for all of us to understand, we have to take a step back.
Yeah.
And agree in what world we want to live in. Can we really afford to live in a world that has failed in terms of economy, or the society has failed, or the environment is failing? And ESG indicators is a powerful tool to help us to move in a sustainable operation, either we are talking about a household, or a company, or a country, and for our planet overall.
It means environmental, social, corporate governance.
Correct.
And still sounds very general. It's something really huge. Maybe it leads to a big transformation, right? And obstacles, of course. What would you say about it?
Look, it is huge. And it actually, for someone to claim that it's moving sustainably in this world, you have to address everything. And in our case, it's even more complex, Svetlo. We had also to address our product. As a tobacco company, we know that our product is connected with serious diseases in the world.
Yeah.
So we had the obligation to bring safer products in the market. So we had a big transformation on the product side, which we are doing the last 12, 13 years. And also to do what we need to do in terms of environment, in terms of our social footprint, and of course in terms of how we manage our job, the governance part. It was, and it still is, a very heavy task in which we are progressing nicely. And the challenges are a lot, but I will tell you one personal thing.
Tell me.
The biggest transformation, the most difficult one, is the one that I have to do for myself.
What does it mean?
I have to change as a citizen, as an executive, and as a member of this big, fantastic world in order to drive change for others.
Southeast Europe, it's the biggest area in
it is
your
one
company.
Of the biggest, yes.
Yeah, one of the biggest.
Yes.
It's how many countries do you cover?
12.
12?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. You're like the European Union, or half of it. Okay, ESG means that you have to act responsibly, right?
Yes.
What does it mean in this case?
It means that after you set up your long-term vision, which for us is to help to smoke-free the world, to put aside in the cigarettes, based on this your commitment, your long-term commitment, we have put we have agreed that what is our big roadmap goals, which is 11 for us, and then 19 indicators, 19, that has to do with our product, with the environment, with our social responsibility, and with our governance. And based on these 19 KPIs, we monitor our performance year by year. And actually, we are doing pretty well.
Is it easy to achieve it in the world of business when you have to be competitive, you have to be really quick when you're launching a new product, and etc.? Is that an easy task?
Look, if the difficult task is to be very serious on your commitment. If you manage to put that as part of your DNA, which is hard, I recognize, then the whole organization and your way of operation is aligned to this, both vision and KPIs, and you move forward. Just to make a note here, we have committed that sustainability is not one of our strategies, it is our corporate strategy. So if someone would say, Philip Morris International, what is your one strategy? It is sustainability. And we are trying to inject sustainable way of operating in every pillar of our work. Tough, you need to explain to your organization, to your business partners, and to society what you are doing in each of these pillars, and stay committed to that. But if you start doing it, then it becomes easier and easier.
Let me ask you, I used the topic in occasion that you're from Greece. We respect each other very much historically. We are neighbors, but we also share some common demographic problems. It's clear that every nation below 2.1 fertility rate of birds will shrink in the coming years. In Greece, the rate is 1.3. Yeah, in Bulgaria is 1.5. It means that all these numbers means less labor force, less customers. How do you adapt your approach to attracting the best workers?
By doing the right thing. By doing the right thing for the society, but also versus to our commitments. It's a big fight for talent. You know, and everyone recognizes that out there, and especially when the population of our countries, thus the young people, are decreasing, especially in our region where people travel and go abroad to find better jobs. And better paid jobs, not better jobs, because our countries are fantastic to work and live in. The challenge is big, but both in Bulgaria, also in Greece, we have managed to set ourselves as a best employer. In Bulgaria, again this year, we are voted as 7th time in a row as best employer. In Greece, we were recognized a few days ago as the most admirable company in Greece by Fortune magazine, at the same time from Rastad, the most attractive employer. So if you do the right thing, you manage to attract the right talent and to give them opportunities. For example, Greece PMI across the world, but also Bulgaria and Greece, we receive the equal salary certifications, and we are the unique companies in our countries, equal opportunities, equal salary between men and women. We have over 80% of our employees participate in lifelong training programs. We have a commitment in the key KPIs, the key indicators within ESG of how many women should participate in top management. We are over the target, over 45% in Bulgaria, and the total ratio in Bulgaria, men to women, is over 50% women. So we have very clear indicators, very clear commitments that make the environment, the working environment, the opportunities within that, one of the top, so people join us, and we are trying to do our vision to bring it into life all together.
Good. Sounds good. Okay, we have a timer. Oh, we have 2 more minutes. is very interesting. How do you measure the success in the implementation of this ESG strategy?
Look, everyone knows that the products we have brought in the market, it's extremely important in order to provide better alternatives to the people that decide to continue to use nicotine. So in this change, we have committed that by 2025, 50% of our revenues will be coming from these products. Already we are at 35%. In Bulgaria, we're even higher. We have committed to change 40 million smokers around the world to bring them out of cigarettes to better solutions. We are on target. We are already at over 25 million all over the world. We have a commitment to invest our resources into better products. We invest 99% of our R&D to new products, and all commercial investments around 70% to the new products. We have youth access prevention programs, so for the young people not to use cigarettes and other tobacco products in 90% of the countries in the world. So a full list of KPIs, very committed to that, very optimistic on how we will drive this big change despite the difficulties.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. The time ran out. Thank you very much, Christos.
I appreciate it.
Wish you wonderful summer. Right. Are you going to stay in Greece or?
Maybe Plovdiv. Someone recommended that it's fantastic during summer. So
yeah, it is. It is. Okay, many Bulgarians go to Greece.
Yes.
The idea is you and your family come to Bulgaria.
True.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Ladies and
much.
gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.